Guten Tag und herzlich willkommen auf meinem YouTube-Kanal German Made Easy from Scratch. Ich heiße Louise und ich unterrichte seit über 40 Jahren Deutsch. Mein Ziel für heute ist, die Modalverben durchzuführen. Die sind ja Hilfsverben und auch sehr, sehr wichtig. Aber bevor wir anfangen, und wenn ihr wollt, könntet ihr ja die liken und abonnieren. Das ist mir wichtig. Und Dankeschön im Voraus. Ich erkläre das alles auf Englisch, damit ihr mich verstehen könnt. Okay, my name is Louise and my aim for today is to go through the modal verbs. They are very, very important. There are 6 of them in all, by the way. They are very important that you can do them for your oral exam. They're a good structure to have, your written exam, etc., and for understanding. And good for everyday German, indeed. And I'm going to go through all these 6 modal verbs and how to use them. Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe. That's important to me. As you can see, these are very important lessons. And all you have to do, you don't have to pay anything. All you have to do is to like and subscribe. And that helps me. So, auf die Plätze, fertig, los. So, ready, steady, go. My very first thing is they're called Hilfsverben. Why are these modal verbs called Hilfsverben? Well, first of all, they're the verbs that are the conjugated verbs in your sentence structure. If you're talking about Satzbau, they're the conjugated verbs. And what I mean by conjugated is that I, ich, du, er, sie, es, a man. That's when you conjugate your verb. So they're the conjugated verb in your sentence, right? And that's why they're called the Hilfsverb. And they do all the work. They help out. They do all the work. And then the verb that you're actually using, the main point of your sentence, is going to be then in the infinitive at the end of the sentence or the end of the statement, depending if it goes as far as a comma or a full stop, etc. We'll take a look at müssen first. And that means to have to or must. And you have ich muss, du musst, er, sie, es, man muss. And I just want to draw your attention here to the fact that there is no umlaut here, so that makes it irregular. And in the plural, and even in the polite form or the formal form, even singular or plural, you still have your umlaut. So there you have it with an umlaut, müssen, and it looks exactly like the infinitive müssen, but in the singular, no umlaut. Then you have dürfen, to be allowed to, or may, you may do something. And then as you can see, ich darf, du darfst, er, sie, es, man darf, is totally different from dürfen, the actual main verb, but it comes back to normal here in the plural. Now you need a good long memory, or either that, you use it a lot. Now my advice to anyone is to learn something new, use it a few times. No point in, oh yeah, I understand that, I see that, okay, fine. But if you don't use it, you won't remember it. Können. Now this, ich kann, du kannst, er, sie, es, man kann, for English speaking people, that actually has a connection, as you can see, because C in English is normally a K in German. So yeah, ich kann, du kannst, er, sie, es, man kann. And then wir können, ihr könnt, sie können, and sie können. You can see again how irregular they all are in the singular. Was darf man nicht verwenden? What are you not allowed to use? It is zu. Because if you use zu and you have a modal verb in your sentence, then yes, I'm able to, I have to, I'm allowed to. So you can't have zu in it. So don't think about it. You're not allowed. It doesn't make any sense. Leave it out. Man bildet Sätze mit Modalverben normalerweise in Begleitung eines anderen Verbes. Das andere Verb steht im Infinitiv. We make a sentence along with another verb, and that other verb is in the infinitive. Now I'm just going to show you a few sentences here. Ich muss in die Stadt gehen. There's the one doing the work. And gehen is in the infinitive at the end. In der Schule müssen wir viele Aufgaben erledigen. Look at the müssen here doing the work. And erledigen is in the infinitive. Aufgrund von Corona dürfen wir nicht ins Kino gehen. The dürfen here is the one, the help verb, and the gehen is at the end. Ich darf frei wählen. That goes as far as the comma, that statement there. I'm allowed to freely choose. Was ich nächstes Jahr studiere. What I'm going to study at college next year. Wir können mit dem Rad zum Schwimmbad fahren. Again, the conjugated verb is here and the infinitive is here. Andere Sätze. Okay, mit dem Verb können, mit und ohne Infinitiv. Dann with or without an infinitive. For example, zum Beispiel, ich kann Deutsch. I can speak German. Now you can say, ich kann Deutsch sprechen, no problem at all. But ich kann Deutsch has an implication that you can speak it. Oh ja, kann etwas. Oder oh ja, sie kann etwas. Oh yes, he is quite capable. Quite able to do that, or she is. Ich kann nicht anders. I can't act otherwise. I can't do it any other way. Ich kann nicht anders. Was andere können, kann ich auch. What others can do, so can I. You can see that about German. Was andere können, kann ich auch. Das kann sein. That may be the case. Das kann sein. And then if you're waiting to get into an office or somewhere, kann ich herein? Can I come in? Or more polite, darf ich herein? May I come in? Ich kann nichts dafür. I can't help it. Can't do anything about it. Ich kann nichts dafür. Ich kann nicht mehr. Ich kann nicht mehr. I can't do anymore. I'm tired. Ich kann nicht mehr. Mögen, wollen, and sollen is my next set. Because remember that we have 6. And you can see mögen, I have a little asterisk here. And I'm going to explain that later. Now, as you can see, the same problem arises, except here. Ich mag, du magst, er, sie, es, man mag, I like, you like, he or she or one likes. And then that's completely irregular. And then wir mögen, ihr mögt, sie mögen, and sie mögen. That's again coming back to the infinitive here, looking the same. Wollen. Now you have to be very careful here, no question about it, because it's a false friend with English, because ich will is not I will, it's I want. So be very careful there. Du willst, er, sie, es, man will, wir wollen, ihr wollt, sie wollen, sie wollen. As you can see, I want, you want. You have all of that, and then we want is wir wollen. So be careful there. That is a false friend. Ich will means I want. Here, when this one's okay, there's no change in here at all. Ich soll, I should or ought. Du sollst, er, sie, es, man soll, wir sollen, ihr sollt, sie sollen, und sie sollen. So there's your 6 modal verbs or modal verb. Sätze. As always, I try and have nice sentences so that you have something to hold on to. Die Kinder sollen einen Regenmantel tragen. The children should wear a raincoat. Otto will Arzt werden. Otto wants to become a doctor. Maria will uns vor dem Kino treffen. Maria wants to meet us in front of the cinema. Du sollst nicht so viel rauchen. You shouldn't smoke so much. Rauchen schadet der Gesundheit. Smoking harms your health. Mögen plus Substantiv im Präsens, in the present tense. Quite often you see in the present tense of mögen just with a noun. Quite often. There are the odd occasions that you don't, but it's mainly ich mag with the noun. So ich mag Süßigkeiten. That's why I have the star on it. Ich mag Süßigkeiten. I like sweets. Ich mag den Lehrer. I like the teacher. Ich mag den neuesten Film von James Bond. I like the latest James Bond film. Wir mögen diese Schule nicht. We don't like this school. Ihr mögt Mathe. Do you like maths? Ich mag Mathe nicht. I don't like maths. So there you have, again, using the verb mögen and with the noun straight after it. Quite often, a form of mögen is ich möchte, I would like, and that comes from the conditional of the verb mögen. And that you'll see very often with the verb. So ich möchte Deutsch auf der Uni studieren. I would like to study German at college. Wir möchten nächstes Jahr nach Amerika ziehen. We would like to move to America next year. Möchtest du heute Abend ins Kino gehen? Would you like to go to the cinema this evening? Zum Geburtstag möchte ich eine Party feiern. And for my birthday, I'd like to have a party. But you can have ich möchte also with the noun. Ich möchte ein Kilo Bananen oder Tomaten. I would like, when you're being very polite in a shop, ich möchte, I would like, that is very polite and nice to be. Politeness is always ein gutes Verhalten, good behavior, gutes Benehmen. Andere Möglichkeiten mit dem Verb mögen, other possibilities. Wer mag das nur sein? Who can that be? Wer mag das nur sein? Möge er oder sie glücklich sein. May he or she be happy. Möge er oder sie in Frieden ruhen. May he or she rest in peace. Das ist ja immer bei einer Beerdigung, also a funeral, or if you want to write a note to somebody, you could möge er oder sie in Frieden ruhen. May she or she rest in peace. Das mag sein. That may be the case. Das mag sein. Or er mag krank sein. He may be ill. Er mag krank sein. So you can see the verb mögen has many, many uses. The theme of like, das Thema like, people say I like something. Now, for example, etwas gefällt jemandem. Something is pleasing to someone. That's basically what that is. But in German, you use it a lot. And I certainly use it an awful lot myself. So das gefällt mir, I like it. Sie gefallen mir, I like them. Dieses Buch gefällt mir, I like this book. Die Einkaufszentren in Deutschland gefallen mir, I like the shopping centers in Germany. So etwas gefällt jemandem, and the person who likes, is doing the liking, is in the dative case, as you see. And we had that in a previous video, but just to remind you, but gefallen, because it's the person doing the liking is in the dative case. For example, die Karotten gefallen mir, I like the carrots. Or die Bücher in the plural, die Bücher gefallen mir, I like the books. Again, the person doing the liking is the person who will be put in the dative case. Complicated, but it's literally been pleasing to someone. But it's the go-to like one. An awful lot of people use it, more so than mag. Weiter. Also with like, with the verb, you can use gern. Usually with the verb, ich spiele gern Tennis. I like playing tennis. Ich sehe mir sehr gerne Seifenopern an. I really like watching soaps. Wir lesen gern Romane und Zeitschriften. We like reading novels and magazines. Ich mache nicht gerne am Wochenende meine Hausaufgaben. I don't like doing my homework at the weekend. Meine Schwester spült nicht gern ab, and my sister doesn't like doing the washing up. As you can see, with the verb and with the like, it's a tendency to use the main verb plus gern. Also to like in terms of food. Etwas schmeckt jemandem. It does the same as etwas gefällt jemandem. The same rule apply. But it's tasty to someone. So Lammfleisch schmeckt mir gut. I like lamb. Rindfleisch schmeckt ihm gar nicht. He doesn't like beef. Ist Vegetarier. He's a vegetarian. Karotten schmecken mir gut. I like carrots. Again, because it's all to do with food. They're tasty to me. Erbsen und Bohnen schmecken mir gar nicht. Peas and beans. I don't like peas and beans at all. Erbsen und Bohnen schmecken mir gar nicht. So in terms of liking something, in terms of food, schmecken is your go-to verb. Man kann ebenfalls sagen, you can likewise say, ich esse gern Karotten, using just gern, or wir essen ungern Bohnen, we don't like eating beans. Isst gern Tomaten und Zwiebeln, and he likes eating tomatoes and onions. Übung macht den Meister. Practice makes perfect. Wie sagt man das auf Deutsch? How do you say that in German? We'll take a look of my first task. I can do anything I like, as in the sense of allowed. How can you say that? Have a go. Ich darf alles machen, was ich will. She can cook a stew. Sie kann einen Eintopf kochen. We have to wear a uniform. Wir müssen eine Uniform tragen. The weather is bad. You should stay at home. Das Wetter ist schlecht. Du sollst zu Hause bleiben. Das wäre es für heute. That's it for today. Hoffentlich hat das euch geholfen and hopefully it has helped you. Auf Wiedersehen, bis zum nächsten Mal beim German Made Easy from scratch. Aber vergesst nicht zu liken und zu abonnieren. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Auf Wiedersehen!